I'm Ashley and today I'm back with yet another video, and today I'm recording a full face of first impressions. So if you want to see what products I use and how they work, then just keep watching. So I don't have a new primer, so I'm just going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Magic Primer as my base, but I'm just going to quickly pop it on because it's not a new product. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and I have the Healthy Mix serum at home, but I've never used just the basic Healthy Mix one. So they discontinued this and then they like redid the foundation, so they like changed the formula of the foundation, so it's actually a new formula, new packaging as well, but I've actually just never used just the Healthy Mix one. So I think this is in the colour, just the standard one, I think it's called Vanilla, but I can't find the name on the packaging, so I'm sorry about that. I've just popped my hair back because my hair annoys me, and if it's down while I was trying to do foundation and stuff, it just annoys me, so popped it back. And the brush I'm going to be using today to apply the foundation is the Morphe M439 brush. It's just a buffing brush. I used to use this all the time, like I was obsessed with this brush, but then I haven't used it in ages, so I thought why not use it again. So I'm just going to pop the foundation on the back of my hand. I did about 3 pops. Let's see if this colour matches. Oh my god, this smells so nice. It smells like berries. It's really nice. And yes, my hair is purple. If you've seen my previous video, I did a little DIY of how to dye your hair purple. I just felt like a change. Like I was just over my blonde hair. It just was not doing it for me, and I just was like, let's just go a crazy colour because life's too short to live on the boring side. So I'm just going to do a few more pumps because it's very light coverage and it's not more of a coverage. So this is what the foundation looks like. I've put about like 2 coats on now, probably like 6 pumps of foundation. It's like light to medium coverage. I do like how it looks because you can see it is quite glowy and it gives that healthy look as what it says. Okay, so it says it's anti-fatigue and radiance reveal foundation with its vitamin mix, so it has vitamin C, E and B5, and it says up to 16-hour wear, and it says it instantly erases the signs of fatigue for a flawless, fresh and healthy looking complexion. And it doesn't look like cakey whatsoever, which I like. So this foundation, I actually really like how it looks on the skin. It just has that nice healthy glow to it, which I love, and I honestly would use this every day, and the colour actually matches me really good. Like I'm always so white here, but you can see it matches everywhere else. But yeah, so if you love like that healthy look to the skin and you only like a light to medium coverage, is perfect for you. The next product I'm going to use today is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the colour Light Neutral 15. Obviously I've never used this before because it is a video of first impressions. Okay, so that's what it looks like. There's cracks in it, like it's dried out or something, and I've never used it before, so it's weird, like it's new. I heard a lot of people say that the Kylie concealers look exactly like the Colourpop ones, and people say that they're made in the same factory, but who knows. It was really hard to choose a colour online because obviously you can't like try it out in person to see. So I got light neutral, so we'll see what this colour looks like. I like the little dope applicator as well. Oh wow, that applicator is so bendy, like oh my god, that is just from a few swipes. And then I've just turned it over and used the other side. I haven't even had to dip the applicator back in the bottle, and look how much has come out. All that concealer on my face is only just from popping it in once, and I do my whole face. Normally when I do one of my under eyes, I have to dip it back in, do the other, dip back in to do all the other areas. So that I really like that. The concealer looks a little bit dark for what I would normally use. I normally use a light one to highlight under the eyes, but it's okay. We'll see how it goes. I forgot to wet my beauty blender, and I'm not walking all the way back up there to go wet it, so Fix Plus it is. Oh my god, this coverage of this concealer is amazing. Like it's so full coverage, and that's only from like a few swipes. Like I haven't even reapplied the concealer, and I'm amazed. Like it blended in so like easily. Like I didn't even have to really try to blend it in. It just like melted into my skin, and it actually does highlight under my eyes, even though that color looked like it was more like my skin color. My under eyes look really nice and like airbrush. Like I am loving this concealer. I feel like this will be one of my new fave concealers. Like I honestly didn't have high hopes for that Colourpop concealer. I don't know why, only because like I love all Colourpop's products, but because it is cheap I'm like, will this concealer be good? But like I'm so impressed by that concealer. So today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Powder Foundation in the colour 123 Warm Vanilla. I'm just going to be using my fluffy brush. I love powdered foundations because I like that extra full coverage. So sometimes I use just like a translucent powder to set my face, but I love powder foundations much more only because I like that extra coverage, and I find it makes me look really airbrushed as well. You can still see a bit of the glow in my skin, so it doesn't look too cakey, which I like. So yeah. So I don't have a new bronzer. I was supposed to get one and then they ran out of stock of the one I wanted from Colourpop, so they said you can't get it, and I was like So I'm just going to be using my favourite bronzer, the MAC bronzing powder in matte bronze. I'll just quickly do that off camera because it's not a new product, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and my face is all bronzed up now, and the next product I'm going to be using today is the Colourpop Pressed Powder Face, and it's a blush. So it's called To The 10, and it's just the pressed powder blush. It's magnetic, so it just goes back in like that. So it's pretty cool. Like you can, if you run out of it, you can get a new one and still use the pen, which I think is really cool. And the brush I'm going to use today is the Morphe M530 for my blush brush, and I really like it because it is like a nice domed brush and it just fits on the apples of the cheeks really well. So I don't really like pink blushes, like pink blushes, and I don't like pale blushes, so I really like this colour because it's like a neutral pink. Oh crap, it's very pigmented, so make sure you go with a light hand. So now for my favourite step of doing my makeup, I'm going to be using the Makeup Geek highlighter in Midnight Sun, and I've never used this before, so I'm so excited. All I've done is one little swatch with my finger to see what it looked like, but I've been dying to use this. So it's like a champagne gold colour. I'm just using my fan brush today, and it's the one by Unique. The most satisfying thing is trying new highlighters to me. Like I find it, oh, she pigmented. Ooh, that is so nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. My favourite highlighters to wear are champagne colours. I don't like really pink ones or like really icy coloured ones. Oh, I don't really see much people use the Makeup Geek highlighters much, but like I don't know why, like they're so nice. My favourite highlighter is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and this honestly reminds me of that. Like it just looks so healthy. Like I hate highlighters that are a bit chalky and you can see it like sitting on the skin and it's sitting in your pores and it just looks textured. Like this is like butter. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Wow. I am so dumb. Oh my god, did I really do that? So I had all my eyeshadow brushes sitting on the floor, and I had them all sitting out choosing which ones I was going to use today, and I had a pile of the ones that I was going to leave at home, and I left the pile that I was actually supposed to bring up, and I left them at home. I brought only 3 eyeshadow brushes up today. 3. What the fuck? I can't deal with myself. Oh my god. We're just going to go with it, and I'm going to make this work with 3 fucking eyeshadow brushes. But it's fine. This can be like a new challenge on YouTube. Doing your eyeshadow with only 3 brushes and see if you can do it as good as if you had more brushes. So I'm just going to go with it. Anyways, I'm going to move on to my brows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. And I've used this a few times now because it's only new, but I'm just not used to using pomades. Like I always use powders. I love doing my brows with powder. I just find it's a natural look. And when I first used this, because you got to do a very light hand with powders. I'm just like dunking my brush in, so you got to do a really light hand with this. So I thought I'd use it today, even though it's still new and I've used it like once or twice. I'd like to show you guys how I do my brows with a dip brow pomade. I like to start at the front of my brow and just draw a line underneath, and then I like to flick my brush up, and then I like to draw a line on top of my brow. Just keep flicking my brush through the middle of my brow, just because I find that gives it the most natural look. So I just like to draw a line under the brow and then flick it through the middle, and that's how I do my brows. So I'll do the other one and I'll be right back. Now to move on to eyeshadow, I am going to be using the Colourpop All I See Is Magic eyeshadow palette. The packaging, first of all, the packaging is so cute. Like, it's white and mint, and it has like the gold writing. So on the back it's like that nice turquoisey mint color, and it has all the names of them on the back. And this is what the actual palette looks like. So it looks very similar to the actual packaging as well. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I'm just going to be using 3 brushes today, but I'm going to make it work, and it's going to be a little competition for me to see if you really don't need all those brushes and you can actually just use 3. So I have a new one here, and this is the Colourpop E9 brush, and it's a little buffing brush, and then I've got a little pointer little one, and then I've got this Anastasia Beverly Hills one. It has a fluffy side on this side and then a flat brush on this side. So I technically have 4, and we'll see if you can do your makeup with only 3 brushes. And because my hair is pinky purple, I'm going to stick with that theme. I'm going to start off with this shade here, and it's called Top Notch, and I'm just going to use that for my transition shade. And I'm going to use my Anastasia buffing brush. Oh wow, they're so pigmented. I just like did a few little taps and so much has come on the brush, so that's a good sign. So I'm just going to pop it in my crease. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. I've only done like a few little swipes and it's so pigmented. Okay guys, I zoomed in a little bit closer just so you can have a better look of what I'm going to be doing to my eyes. So the next colour I'm going to go in with is this colour here, and it's in Teacup. So I'm going to apply that with the same brush, but I've just dusted it off. So I'm just going to pop it in my crease just to darken it up. So I'm really loving this eyeshadow palette. I've never used Colourpop eyeshadows before, and I'm digging them. Like, I didn't even have to dip my brush in much and sit there blending. Like, it's just like butter and just blended so easily, and I'm really impressed. Like, they remind me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, but they're not as powdery. Like, I find sometimes the Anastasia powders can be a little bit powdery when you're like dapping your brush into it. It just can be a bit too much excess powder, but they don't have any extra powder that comes off, and it goes on the eyelid so nicely. And the next colour I'm going to go in with is this darker plum shade here, and I'm going to focus it on the outer V of my eye, and I'm going to use the Colourpop brush that I got because gone with a lot of Colourpop today. I just like Colourpop just a little bit. I'm just going to dab it in. Get it? Okay, so I'll just pop it in, and now I'm just going to focus it on the outer V. I can't get over like how pigmented these eyeshadows are. Like, it's crazy. So what I like to do is I like to dab on I need help. I like to dab the colour on just on both eyes, and it doesn't have to be even, but I like to pop it on first and then I like to blend it out after. So it looks messy at first, but that's just the process, okay? I haven't done a pink eyeshadow look in so long, and I'm ready. Like, yes! Because if you ever find your eyeshadows are not blending out, you just pick up a light transition colour and it will help blend it together. Just a little tip from me. And now I'm just going to take this peachy colour here, and I'm just going to focus it more in the inner corner. I just love bright colours, like anything bright. It doesn't matter if it's nail polish, hair, eyeshadow, lipstick. Like, I love wearing bright lipsticks and bright like gym clothes. Like, anything that's just bright, I'm just like, yes. yes, I need. So I'm just going to add a shimmery colour to my eyelid. I'm going to go with a lighter colour. I'm just going to take it on the other side of the Anastasia brush and use the flat side. And I'm just going to use some Fix Plus. Oh! Oh! Wow, okay. Just dying. Like, what the I'm just dying. Like, what? This pigment? Oh my god. Colourpop is not playing around. These eyeshadows I think have become one of my favourite eyeshadows ever. Like, I have no fallout whatsoever, and I always have fallout. I don't even have one little drop of fallout. I am mind blown. Like, these eyeshadows are so pigmented and there's no fallout. So I'm going to take this whitish little colour here and put it on my inner corners. And once I've done that, I'm just going to wipe off that colour. And with this same brush, I have a little trick that I like to do when I put a colour on my eyelid. I like to take that dark colour that I used for the outer V, and I like to line around the shimmer colour because it looks like I've cut the crease. So if you're not confident with cutting the crease, then this is another way of giving that sharper look. I'm going to take that Colourpop brush again and take that darker colour and just focus it just on the outer V. So I'm done with my eyes now, and I'm just going to do the bottom waterline now, and I'm going to take the transition colour again in, oh my god, I didn't even say what this colour was before. So that purpley colour that I've been using was called Pitter Patter. But I'm just going to take Top Notch and pop it underneath my lower lash line. I'm just going to take this brush and take the darker colour that I put on my outer corners and pop it just at the outer V of the bottom lash line, just to tie all the colours together. So now that I'm done with that, I'm not going to pop mascara on my lashes, only because I have lash extensions, so you're not supposed to put mascara on them. But I am going to pop it on the bottom, and the new mascara I'm going to use today is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect Mascara. And I'm not going to see how it works really on the bottom lashes because you don't really see much difference, it's more the top that you see, but I will try it out in another video when I don't have my lash extensions on to see what it looks like. But just for now, I'm just going to pop it on my lower lash line. So now that's done, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to take the Colourpop lip liner in BFF, and it's just a nude. The lipstick I'm going to be using is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in everyone's favourite Celebrity Skin. This is my first time owning a Jeffree Star lipstick. I don't know why, I've just never thought, like, just never bought one. So I went with the one that everyone likes just to be safe. And I do like this applicator because it does sit, it's like on a little angle, so it sits like on your lips. Everyone says they smell like root beer, but they smell like licorice to me. And I love licorice, so I love the smell of them. I really love that formula of the Jeffree Star lipsticks. They're so soft and I don't know, like it feels amazing. So I don't have a new setting spray, so I'm just going to use my MAC Fix Plus. So this is the completed look of Full Face of First Impressions, and I'm so in love with it. Like, I'm happy with everything that I used today. I love the foundation, the highlighter, loving the eyeshadow, really love the lipstick. Like, I just love everything that I used, and I would honestly recommend everything to everyone. My favourite thing that I did use today was obviously the Colourpop All I See Is Magic eyeshadow palette. You need to get this because it is amazing. It's so pigmented and you get no fallout, and it's so affordable too. I think I paid like $15 Australian, which getting a palette like that at Sephora is like $80 to $100. So it's really worth spending your money on that because it's affordable, but it also works really good. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! See you later. 77 from 1 out of... Oh, I forgot to wet my and it just fits on the app, and it just fits on the apple. Where are all my... So I was going to try out an eyeshadow. So I was going to try out I still don't believe that I forgot all my makeup brushes. I'm an idiot. And, oh, that dark colour. I'm using the wrong brush. I get told I talk too much, and that honestly is annoying. I get told that and everything, so it's the vibe I was going for. Oh my god, have I had lipstick on my teeth that whole time?